parang may nagkaroon ng time na nawala yung self-worth ko.
You know, you have to work to help your husband with the finances, to help prepare finances for your children for their future.
Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, pag age mo ng 35, wala na. Para kasing etsapuera ka na.
And it feels like hindi ko alam kung paano ko mag-gain yung confidence ko. Pag naging mom na sila, parang nawawala ng career path nila.
Kasi na-fed up ako sa sobrang traffic. So, papasok, dahil madaling araw, either mag-grab ako or mag-aangkas, which is malaki-laki yung expenses.
The time spent with your kids and family are far more important than any job title out there.
Nag-decide ako na maghanap ng online job at nakakuha nga ako. Sobrang saya ko talaga. Kaya tinulungan ko rin yung iba kong mga mommy friends at nagkaroon rin sila ng sarili nilang online job. Kaya doon ako na-inspire at nag-decide na simula ng Filipina home-based moms.
FHMoms community was created for mothers, for single women, for women professionals and entrepreneurs, for women overseas Filipino workers, for differently abled women, and even for young at heart women. FHMoms is a women community.
Nung nagsimula yung FHMoms, hindi ko in-expect na ganito ka magiging malaki. Ngayon, meron na kaming more than 250,000 members nationwide. Dati, ang tingin ng mga tao sa amin, community lang. No? Ngayon, social enterprise na kami with different projects na tumutulong sa mga kababaihan.
We have free webinars about freelancing, entrepreneurship, parenting, and personal growth. We offer online short courses as well as mastery courses with trainers' 1-year support. We also run a scholarship program and an internship program. We also facilitate charity activities where we are joined by community members as volunteers. Job matching program is something they can also look forward to, as well as e-commerce program. And to celebrate motherhood, we also have online bootcamp for kids. We also have the computer rent-to-own program for members who need assistance in acquiring a computer set. Aspire to be a strong-willed, independent woman.
Mas gusto kong maging productive at saka naniniwala ako sa continuous learning.
Inspire other women.
Everyone was uplifting each other. Everyone was trying to help each other. In this world, you have to be more kind. You have to be more helpful because everyone is fighting their own battles, and you have to understand, you have to empathize, and that is what FHMoms is doing with all the moms out there. Even if you're not a mom, you would feel welcome.
Empower each woman to be in their fullest potential.
And most importantly, Mommy MK and the team model humility and generosity. Talagang ito yung very evident, which impacted me the most. So it gave me the desire to share freely to others what I learned freely from the FHMoms community. And I've always loved the community, the motive of the community, that is to change the world one mom at a time. Good job, FHMoms.
Aspire, inspire, empower. Nothing is stronger than a community of women lifting each other up.
To be among women who have genuinely tried to help people. This is something that I feel passionately about, and then this is something that I saw in FHMoms.
God is good. Kasi parang naturo sa akin itong FHMoms na pinakita sa akin na kahit nasa bahay ka, kahit nag-aalaga ka ng anak mo, it won't stop na dun ka lang. Yun lang yung pwede mong gawin.
Without this community, I'm not here in this situation. So FHMoms po yung nag-guide and nag-mold sa akin to be the best working at home mom I could ever be.
Ang pinakamalaking impact sa FHMoms sa akin is their quote, which is moving forward, giving back. That's the very essence of FHMoms eh.
That's what I like about this group kasi we encourage and inspire each other to keep dreaming, to chase our dreams. It's actually a big impact kasi if you are losing hope and wala ka ng gana and all, but because of this page, mapapasana all ka.
Dahil sa online job, natupad ko yung mga pangarap ko at ang pinakapangarap ko na lang ay matupad yung pangarap ng lahat ng mga moms. Huwag tayong titigil na abutin lahat ng mga pangarap natin, masipagan pa natin at huwag tayong susuko. Kaya kung feeling nyo hindi kayo techie, feeling nyo hindi pasok ang edad nyo para dito sa online freelancing, huwag nyong iisipin yon kasi sobrang daming opportunities ang pwedeng ibigay sa inyo online. At nandito ang Filipina Home-Based Moms para suportahan kayo. Para sa mga naghahanap ng online job at gusto ring matuto pagdating sa online business, you can join Filipina Home-Based Moms Facebook group. My name is MK Bertulfo, CEO and founder of Filipina Home-Based Moms, and our goal is to change lives one mom at a time.
Ayan. So, hello. Good evening, everyone. And welcome to another webinar of General Virtual Assistants. So, actually, I know nakikita niyo po is yung previous webinar, right? Yan. Hello, Rona May, watching from Las Piñas. So, sige po, comment down lang po kayo. Yan. Hello, good evening. And maulan ba sa inyo? Ang ulan kasi. Ay, meron tayong taga Zamboanga, Dipolog City, Zamboanga del Norte. Hello, Maricel. So, yeah, isang maulang gabi. Maulan ba? Malamig. At malamig na gabi. Ayan. So, ayan. Again, welcome po ulit sa ating webinar or overview, webinar about general virtual assistants. And tonight po, medyo specific yung pag-uusapan natin, no? So, like last time, so if you're able to watch it, and you can still watch it po din sa videos natin, yung previous webinar, so we've talked about the overview of, like the introduction to general virtual assistant. So, meron po ba dito nanonood o nakapanood nung last webinar? Yeah, meron po ba nakapanood nung last time? And also just checking, no? So sorry. Supposed to be we're supposed to start at 7:00, but due to some technical difficulties, lagi na may tech issues, no? Due to some tech issues, medyo na late tayo. But we'll go into discussion today, and ayan. So bawi tayo, no? Oo, maulang gabi nga. Okay, from Quezon daw. Ayan. So hindi pa mga nakapanood. Oh, okay. So okay lang 'yon kasi next next time we'll be discussing about the introduction to general virtual assistant. So just a review, okay? At magpapakilala pala muna ako bago ako mag-review. So para po sa mga bagong pasok, sa mga bagong members, welcome to FHMoms. And I hope you find this group very helpful, no? Doon po sa mga gusto magsimula ng work. Maraming sa mga gusto mong magsimula ng work from home, know about online jobs and start their freelancing career. So welcome to FHMoms. And ano lang po, keep on, reading, keep on attending the webinars, lalong-lalo na yung kay Moms MK, no? So last webinar po natin is about introduction to general virtual assistants. And what we've discussed is, different niches ng virtual assistants like admin VA, it could be an administrative virtual assistant. You can also be a social media virtual assistants kasi it'll be part of the digital marketing niche, no? So sa digital marketing, marami po kayong pwedeng gawin. So una na nga po yung social media management or social media marketing. Meron din po tayo na website management or blog management. So we're in, no? So dun po kayo gagawa ng mga blogs, or you can also be a content writer. You could do SEO. Ayan. And then meron din po tayo na e-commerce VA, di ba? So yan, malamang naririnig niyo po yan. So sa mga hindi po familiar with e-commerce, so ito po yung kagaya nung Lazada at Shopee. So, probably marami dito mga nag-online jobs na, nag-online selling, diba? So, if you put that into a platform, so like Lazada or Shopee, so that's already e-commerce. So, pwede po tayo mag-apply as an e-commerce VA, especially dun sa mga foreign clients po kasi sila talaga yung gumamit ng mga e-com platform, no? And then, you can also be a real estate virtual assistant. Yan, isa din po yan sa mga in demand right now. Wherein, you'd be doing lead generation, appointment setting, and meron din pong mga admin tasks, no? So, ayun, and then we also discuss about the, like the time zones, diba? So, may iba-ibang time zone, may iba-ibang shift din, if you are a virtual assistant. So, meron tayong day shift, which will be kapag po ang client mo ay nasa Australia or, within Asia. Okay, Australian clients or yung nasa New Zealand, yan. Most probably, they are like, the morning shift. And then kapag mid-shift naman, yung mga UK clients po natin. Night shift, of course, the US clients. So, sa US, meron po tayong 4 na time zone, no? So, diniscuss ko na lang, 4 na time zone. So, meron tayong Eastern time zone, Central time zone, Mountain time zone, and yung, I forgot, it's letter P. Pacific time zone. Ayan, nakalimutan ko na. Yan. So, yun po yung mga time zone natin and yung mga clients na pwede nating i-cater if, we are offering virtual assistant services. So, for tonight, so hindi ko na po masyadong didetalye, no? But you can, like go back to the previous webinar, no? Yung introduction to general virtual assistants. But right now, what I'm going to discuss po is one of the most useful tools and one of the basic tools na ginagamit po ng isang VA, and which I believe is yung talagang kailangan nating ito yung pinakauna talaga na kailangan natin na i-explore, and one of the services that we can actually offer as a newbie, okay? Kasi marami nagsasabi na, paano po pag newbie, wala pa akong experience? We all started as a newbie and we all started na wala po kami experience, but we took our guts. Yun talaga yung we took our guts and we just applied. Pero along the way po, talagang pinag-aralan din namin yung mga tools. And, kailangan mo lang talaga na magpabibo and be confident na you can, help the clients, you can provide the services, and, you can help them grow their business, okay? So, for today, let me just share. Okay. I'm gonna share with you the slide. So, for today, we are going to discuss about introduction to Google Apps. So, I know it may sound very basic or, malamang po alam niyo na po yung tungkol dito, but I still want to, I still want to discuss this kasi even, I think, no, sa mga pag nag-browse po kayo sa mga online jobs, ito yung unang-unang unang-unang lumalabas, no, na requirements. One of the requirements knows how proficient in Google Apps. Kaya knows how to use Google Apps. So, kasi nagbabrowse pa din po ako ng mga online jobs, no, and then nakikita ko siya. So, for me, it makes sense kasi po nung nag-start din ako as a VA, I don't know Google Apps. Ang alam ko lang, meron akong Gmail. Tama po ba? But I believe right now, alam na po natin ito kasi since pandemic or since COVID-19, ito na po yung naging online na lahat, and so everyone has access to this application. But still, it is very good to discuss, especially dun po sa mga newbie and mag-start. I believe me, this is one of the most useful tool, most basic tool, and most accessible tool na pwede po nating pag-aralan when we're, when we want to start being a VA. Okay? So this will be our outline for tonight. First is the Google Apps overview. So of course, we'll discuss what is Google Apps, types of Google Apps, and the key benefits of using Google Apps. And then the second part will be navigating Google Apps. So I'll be showing, like a little demonstration, okay, on how to use, so Gmail. So I know you're using Gmail, but there are lots of settings that you can actually use and you can practice. And then meron din po tayong Google Drive. Okay, and this is very important, no? Sa totoo lang. Kasi, ito yung ako hindi ko rin po alam to eh, no? Parang, oo nga, no? Pwede pala yun. And this is the most common tool na you can actually, use and very, pwede nyo po magamit for personal use, not just for VA job naman. And then Google Calendar. So yan, isa din yan sa pinaka-useful gamitin. And of course, we'll talk about other Google apps. Okay? Also, ang objective po natin on this webinar, so syempre kailangan may goal tayo, no, na at the end of this webinar, you all should be able to first define what Google app is and its components. Second is describe the function of each app correctly and then demonstrate navigation of each Google app. So we might not be able to demonstrate it here, pero at least on your own, right? On your Google account. I know everyone has a Google account kasi yung po yung ginagamit natin pang Facebook, right? Like the Gmail account. But it's more than that pa pala, no? So, ayan. So, mamaya po makikita niyo po yan. Okay. So, eto na. What are Google Apps? So, what is actually, so Google Apps. So, yung Google Apps po is a suite of web-based messaging and collaboration applications that Google hosts on their own server. So ang alam natin sa Google, right, is a search engine machine. But when you create like an account or a Gmail account, diba, makikita mo na yung ibang application. And that is what we call Google Apps. So these applications are provided as a service rather than a software. Kasi service po kasi, diba, we don't need to download them. So actually, hindi natin siya kailangan i-download if we know, like we're using our computer, our laptops, hindi po siya dina-download like the Microsoft Office. Sorry na. No, hindi siya, okay lang siya na hindi siya i-download. No need to download. But on your mobile phone, especially for Android, no, yung mga Android phones po, it's already a pre-installed applications. So, makikita nyo po, meron na kayo ng mga Google Apps na yan. So, it's pre-installed. So, very easy, no? Very accessible. And, so dahil it's a service, it's provided as a service rather than a software. This can be accessed using a web browser on the computer connected to an internet. So you just need to connect to the internet so you can access them, even on your phones, no? I think kung nawawala, oh my gosh. Nawawala, Meron na. Shucks, let me just... Meron na po ba? Or wala pa din? Kainis. Sige, sorry na sa tech issues. Clear naman. Oh, okay. Okay. So, okay na. Okay, dinig. Okay. So sorry kasi meron nagsabi na nawawala yung audio. Anyway, so ayun nga. So you just need to connect to the computer, to the internet, and then you'd be able to access them kahit nasa web browser lang. So yung tatawag po nating web browser is yung Google Chrome, right? Or yung pag gumagamit ng Internet Explorer. I don't know. And then Safari if you're using Apple, no? So on your phones, again, as I mentioned earlier, pag Android phones po, it's a pre-installed app. So, makikita nyo rin po siya dyan. Okay? So, these are the types of Google apps. So, probably nakita nyo na po to, no? Using your Google account or your Gmail account, no? When you open your Google account, makikita nyo po to. So, this is about your account. So, when you sign up, diba? Makikita nyo po dito yung details na nilagay ninyo. And actually, YouTube is already part of Google Apps. So, kapag nag-sign up ka, no, automatically you'll have your YouTube account wherein you can create your channel. So, no, very convenient to use kasi andyan na siya lahat. So, kung gusto mong mag-vlogging or this could be part of your business, so all you have to do is log into your Google account and you'll be able to access. And other than that, meron pa po tayo dito. So, yung Play Store, yan, di ba? Familiar naman tayo dyan. And dito na rin yung Gmail, contacts, yung Drive, Yung Google Drive is actually our online storage, no? So, pwede kayo maglagay dito ng mga files, ng mga photos, yan. So, pwede po dyan. And then, a calendar. So, ayan, kakibit po yan itong email eh. So, whatever, say may meeting kayo, so pwedeng diretso siya dito. So, we have your Duo and Meet. Ayan. Duo and Meet. So these are actually, for communication. And Meet is used for like web conferences, like yung Zoom. Yan, pwede rin po yung gamitin. I actually have had a client before na ito yung ginagamit for, like meeting, mga online meetings. So ito ba yung ginagamit niya, yung Google Meet. No? Dito kami nag-meet, hindi na kami nag-Zoom. Pero maganda rin naman siyang gamitin. No? Okay. And then we have the Hangout. So ito naman for chat services. You can actually do like phone calls here, pero I think parang kailangan maging contacts mo siya. Pero pwede siyang gamitin for chat. So ito rin yung ginamit namin before. So si Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides are like the alternative of the MS Docs, MS Excel, right? And PowerPoint presentation na nakalakihan po natin. So ngayon, meron na siyang online version. Parehong-pareho lang po siya ng itsura. So I'm gonna show that to you later. Okay, so ganyan. And then Keep, Google Keep is actually for notes. Ayan, so kung halimbawa, mahilig po kayo na mag-notes, so digital na rin ang pag-notes. No? But ako, I still use notebook, pero I also have notes here in Google Keep, ganyan. So, pwede niyo po rin yun gamitin. Classroom is actually very useful kung sa mga estudyante po, mga ganyan. So, pwede kayo maglagay kasi dito ng assignments and all. So, ayan, I think merong gumamit nito na school, pero hindi ko pa. And then Google Earth, you'll be amazed kapag nakita niyo po ito. Na parang ito yung, kung gusto mong tingnan, yung actual na itsura ng lugar, you'll be able to see. So, maganda po itong i-explore din. So, anyway, ang pinaka ginagamit po dito ng VA is, of course, the Gmail, the Google Drive, the contacts, yeah. Itong docs, and then sheets, and then slides. So the Hangouts and the Meet, it depends if your client like also use Google, kasi sometimes bibigyan nila kayo ng email account, right? Para doon niya kayo iko-kontakin or whatnot. So, pero super dali lang naman. And then if you check your phone, kung naka-Android kayo, makikita niyo meron kayong Hangouts. No? Makikita niyo po yan. Okay. So, let's now discuss the key benefits of using Google Apps. So, ako, personally, I really love Google Apps, no? Parang sobrang, lifesaver. Lifesaver, no? Sobrang dali kasi niyang gamitin, and very convenient kasi you can easily create your account, right? And aside from that, so number one is there are lots of storage. So when you create or when you sign up, in Gmail, diba, Google account. So when you sign up, meron ka na agad na libre na 15 gig, no, of online storage for all applications. So meaning, lahat po ng apps kanina, including the email and including all the files that you will be uploading to your Google Drive, eto na yan, may storage ka na agad na 15 gig. So hindi naman po yun agad na uubos. No? I think kapag free, eto yan. So, lahat po tayo na naka-Gmail yung domain name natin sa email, meron tayong 15 gig. So, medyo matagal natin ito mauubos. Ako, I think, kasi ginamit ko yung email. Naggawa ko ng email ulit when I started, being a VA. So, ngayon pa lang po siya napuno. Okay, after 4 years. After 4 years, saka pa lang siya napuno. And most of the files kasi na nandun is video. So, medyo dumami talaga siya, no? Nagpuno talaga siya. But anyway, very convenient, right? So, when you sign up, may free ka na agad na 15 gig of online storage. Next is enhanced email management. So, ito, you can be very organized, no? Pwede mo i-organize yung email mo with the help of the labels and tags. And then, mamaya papakita ko po sa inyo yung mga settings dito. You can also, upload your signature. But I know we can also do this in other email platform. However, with Gmail, medyo nag-enhance na po kasi siya. So, you can upload images na, like if you want to put your picture, and then, like for the signature, pwede po. So, yan. And number three is easier calendar sharing. So yung calendar po natin, yung Google Calendar, you can actually share it with your team, with your boss, or yung client niyo po, pwede niyang i-share sa inyo yung calendar niyo. And so, di ba may isa kang calendar? So, pwede mong pakikita mo doon, meron kang multiple calendar. So, makikita mo doon na ito yung client mo. So, ito may meeting pala siya. Aside from your own calendar. So, very easy to use, no? Okay. Integrated chat. So, ito na po yung sinasabi ko na you can easily communicate with your teammates or with your client kasi meron na siya na nakalagay na chat, right? Yung hangouts. So, pwedeng-pwede na siyang gamitin doon. Well, in the US, kasi yung client ko po nasa US, they have this application na Google Voice, okay? And they use that as a, for calling, for calling people, and then i-connect lang nila yon sa phone number nila, let's say a landline or cell phone, no? And then, pwedeng lahat ng tatawag dun sa Google Voice is mararoute dun sa landline nila or mararoute dun sa cellphone. Now, if it's transferred to Google and you've given access to that, pwedeng gamitin mo siya pang tawag if your job requires you calling. And then, nagagamit din siya pang text. Pero again, the application, okay, is available only in the US. So, kung
Tara na tumutok na sa FHMoms Radio habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo.
FHMoms Radio, changing lives, one mom at a time. Moving forward, giving back with FHMoms Radio.
Tara na tumutok na sa FHMoms Radio habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo. Marami kang matututunan dahil di lang basta chikahan. FHMoms Radio, mga momshi ating to.
Tara na mga momshi, mami, nanay o mama, andito na ang FHMoms maka...
Ayan, I'm back. I'm so sorry. Bigla nawala. Kaya pala static na sabi nila. I'm so sorry nawala po, no? Again, tech issues dahil live tayo. Sorry. Ayan, kaya po pawala-wala, nawala na po ang aking internet connection. And yeah, so hopefully malinaw na po. Malinaw na po ba ako ngayon? Sana malinaw na. Sige, let me know kung malinaw po. Okay na. Okay na po ba? Okay na. Yes. Okay. Whew! Okay. Balik na ako. Okay. So, easy access applications. Saan ba ako? Yung integrated chat. So, yun nga, no, nakwento ko kanina is yung Google Voice. So, just in case, your client asked you to, for a tool that can be used for calling people or calling customers, you can suggest yung pong Google Voice. Pero you have to say na, kung alam niyo naman nasa Amerika sila, no, you can suggest na we can use Google Voice. However, here in the Philippines, it's not available. So you have to sign up for that. And then, bibigyan mo lang yung access sa akin para ako yung makakatawag. So, just straightforward. If they ask for it, yun po yung sasabihin nyo. And it's very, I think, medyo minimal lang yung fee. Okay, minimal po lang yung fee for Google Voice. Pero, hindi ko po alam kasi yung client ko yung nagano. Pero yeah, it's very useful. Napakaganda niyang application. Sana magkaroon na tayo dito. Okay. Anyway, next is yung, sorry pala. Hindi ko pala naka-share. Okay, share ko ulit yung slide. Okay. So, asa na? Okay. So, yun yung sa integrated chat. And then number 5, real-time collaborations. Ayan. So, kanina nabanggit ko, no, meron tayo doon na Docs, Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides, which is actually an alternative of the, MS Docs, Excel, right, and PowerPoint presentations. And if you are using this Google Docs within the, the Gmail or the Google account, ano po siya, parang real time na pwede mong mabago, and then you can, halimbawa, i-share ko siya with the client. So I can see if the client is, like using the drive or using the sheet, kung may nabago ba doon. So real-time collaboration, you don't have to attach it, so halimbawa, Google Docs. Di mo na kailangang i-attach lagi sa email. You can just share the link, right? You can just share the link and then they would be able to see. Pero syempre, kailangan yung sharing settings natin dito, is of course accessible to others kasi meron po yung restriction. So mamaya ipapakita ko po sa inyo lahat yan, okay, para makita niyo siya. And then number 6 is easy access application. So sabi ko nga kanina, this is the easiest, the most basic and most accessible, okay, applications that you can learn, you can use, kahit hindi for work, kahit for personal use lang. Very accessible kasi once you sign up for a Google account, makikita mo na siya. So, I think I have to show you my screen. Ayan. So, we will be on this part, like the navigating of the Google app. So, yeah, mas maganda demo ko sa inyo. So, what I'm gonna do is, share ko po yung buong screen ko na. Okay, your entire screen. Okay. So, hopefully makita niyo po siya. So, can you see the screen? Medyo maano ba? Ayan. Hopefully nakikita niyo po yung application. So, wag na yung, alam ko nakikita ko yan. So, nakikita niyo pa, hindi ko pala makikita yung comments ninyo. I'm so sorry. So, yeah. So, hopefully nakikita. Sige, let's do this para kita. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. So, liliitan ko na lang para at least kita ko. Okay, kita daw. Thank you so much for confirming. Okay. So, para lang po kita ko, no? Okay. So, kita po ba ito? Niliitan ko lang yung sa ano. Anyway, so this is your Gmail account, diba? So, pag nag-sign, or Google account. So, pag nag-sign up po kayo, diba, you'd be, ito po yung una, yung Gmail talaga, yung Google account. So, yung Google account yung makikita nyo. And then you'd see na ito po yung Gmail. So, this is like one application. So, you can see your applications here. So, ayan. So, kung Gmail lang yung binubuksan nyo po ito. Okay, buksan nyo yan. And then this is where you can see the other application. So, baka po magtaka kayo bakit iba siya. This one is like the Google Suite. No, ito po yung Google Suite. Pero, ibang paid na po siya. So pag free, yung Gmail po yung natin, no, yung gagamitin natin. So anyway, ito na lang kasi para bago. Okay? So this is your Gmail, and on your Gmail, you can actually see, so it's like that. Okay. So sa conversation, so ito po yan. So hindi ko pa siya, dahil bago po tong account na to, hindi pa po namin nasi-set up, pero you can already create the chat room here, and then the rooms, for group conversations. So, meron na siya dito. And then, meron tayong tinatawag na all mail. So, meaning, lahat po nung makikita natin dito na nasa inbox. And, if you notice, meron po kasi tayong emails na, or meron tayong ibang email na dito pumapasok. So, hindi natin siya kita kasi wala siya dito. Pero, we can, like do a setting. So, kagaya po nito, itong updates. Ayan. Diba? And then we also have the promotion. So, sometimes, ito po yung sinasabi namin na kapag hindi po kayo naka-receive ng email on your inbox, you have to check your promotions folder. So, you can see that here. So, baba ko na lang po. You can see that here. Categories, and then look, social. This is if you connected your social media accounts, dito siya papasok. Lahat ng notifications from your social media accounts, dito siya papasok. Okay? Tapos, and then sa updates, ayan. So, sometimes, dito pumapasok yung mga hindi diretso sa inbox. And then promotions usually are, like promotions for the sign-ups that you made. Yung mga nagbebenta, mga ganyan. So, okay, so ito po yung ating Gmail. So, other other parts of this Gmail account is if you want to set this up. So, ito yung default kasi niya, di ba, na itsura. So, you can go here on the settings and meron tayo dito mga quick settings. So, ito yung default. So, ibig sabihin na po yung default na itsura. So, if you want it, like make it comfortable. So, ito siya. And then compact, yung mas maliit siya ng konti. Okay? You can also change the themes. Ayan. Pwede kayo mamili kung gusto niyo na medyo may picture-picture siya. Okay? You can actually upload your photos here. Or you can choose from the themes in here. So, syempre, pero medyo konti lang yung themes. So, meron tayong mga plain lang. Ayan. Tapos, meron tayong nito. Yan. So, you just have to browse, look at the themes, and then, pwede nyo na siyang baguhin. Okay? And then again, you can upload your photos. So when you click on My Photos, makikita nyo po na yan. So if you don't have it there, kung wala kasi ako nakasave. Featured. Ayan. So yan. Ayan. Okay? Then pwede po kayo mag-upload muna para para makakita nyo siya. Pero ito, may mga featured photos naman that we can use. Okay? Yan. So, dyan po yung sa theme. So, balik tayo. Kung ayaw naman natin siya, we can just cancel. And then, just go back here. So, sa inbox type, ito yung, kanina, ito na yung compact. Yan, nag-compact na siya. So, kung gusto niyo medyo maliit lang. Pero if you want to see na, pag email, meron siyang parang kita yung attachment. So, ayan yung default po natin. And then, the comfortable one is just like this. Okay? So, dito sa inbox type, so kung gusto nyo na important muna, okay, important first, meaning lahat ng tinag nyo as important, let's say, lagyan nyo ng stars, ganyan, siya yung lalabas, okay? And then, kung gusto nyo naman, unread first, so ibig sabihin, lahat ng hindi nyo nabasa, siya yung unang lalabas dyan. And then, of course, pag nabasa mo na siya, so let's say this one, yan, so pupunta na siya doon, diba? Pag ina natin siya, ayan, pupunta na siya doon. So, ayan. And then, yung mga star, ayan, kung may mga na-star na tayo, dahil wala naman tayong na-star, yan. So, you can actually change the settings of your inbox dito sa quick settings. And then, sa reading pane, so kung halimbawa, ito yung, default yung parang wala siyang, yung diretso lang siya. And then, you have to open, di ba? You have to open para makita mo yung email. So, meron naman tayo kung sanay po kayo sa Outlook. Yan. Pwede itong right of inbox. Okay? So, ibig sabihin ng right of inbox, so, sige, gusto niya na Okay. So, anuhin lang po natin. Refresh lang po natin. Okay? So, sa right of inbox, this is, yan, parang, di ba yung sa Outlook, na nandito yung email, yung subject and all, and then, pag kinlik mo siya, makikita mo dito yung message. So, may ganyan din namang setting si Gmail. So, you can do something like this. Right? Ganito yung sa Outlook. So, kung medyo sanay ka, and actually, this is better, for kung gusto mo na nakikita mo agad yung mga messages, so you can, do this on your inbox. Ayan. So, para hindi ka na, halimbawa, nakikita mo na agad yung email dito. Okay, kita mo na agad dyan. Hindi ka na babalik, di ba yung kagaya kanina. You have to open the email and then you have to go back para, ito, at least to. Ayan. So, ito yung pinaka, din. Nakita ko, sabi ko, meron palang ganun. Okay? And then, pwede rin yung below, kung gusto mo yung ganyan, na pag-open, so nandito siya, and then nandito sa baba yung pinaka, niya, laman niya, yung email niya. Okay? So, those are for the quick settings. And then, marami po yan. Meron tayo dito na see all settings. So, if you wanna really, like, filter or organize. So, meron tayo sa general. So, this is where you can see, like the general settings. And sa baba po, when you scroll down, this is where you can put in your signature. So, ito ay, I think yung vacation responder. So, pwede nyo rin po gawin to, halimbawa, ayaw nyo magpa-istorbo. Okay? Naka-off kayo. Ganyan. Naka-off kayo. Pwede kayong mag-ganon to. So, i-on nyo lang siya. And then you put in your autoresponder. So, yun ang tawag nun dati, autoresponder. So, kapag may nag-email sa inyo, ito automatically will be sent to the people, okay, automatically it will be sent to the people na ibig na magsasabi if you are on off or I'll just get back to you, ganyan. Blurred pa din. Sige na nga. Okay, I think because of the screen. O baka sobrang laki. Kailangan ko ba liitan? I'm not sure. Sorry. Ayan. So, sana, nililiitan ko po. I'm not sure if that will help. Pasensya na po kayo. Pero, yeah. Okay. Kasi, buong screen kasi yung inaano ko. O, sige na nga. I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm just gonna share yung email para share screen. Ayan. So, hopefully, ito. Hopefully, malaki-laki na siya. Okay, kita na po ba? Malaki na? Okay na. Sana hindi na blurred. So, anyway, yan, sana hindi na blurred po ito. I'm sharing with you yung Gmail na lang para hindi nyo nakita yung buong screen. I mean, hindi masyadong mag-blur. So, ayun nga. And then, so here, so yun, ito pa yung vacation responder. And then here, you can actually put in or create your signature. So, pwede kayong maglagay dito na every time, no? So, halimbawa, lagay ko lang kunyari, name of the new signature. So, well, since this is for, you know, yeah. So, halimbawa, ayan. Okay. And then, this is where I'll put in, so kung meron akong logo, so sige, insert tayo ng logo. Ayan. Pwede kayo mag-upload. Yan. So, let me just upload para makita ninyo. Or you can actually drag a file, no? Pwede kayong mag-drag din. So, ngayon hindi ko na alam po kung nasa yung logo. Logo. Oh no, I think wala dito. My files. Okay, yeah, I think wala dito, pero hindi ko na po siya makita. Okay, so let me just put a different logo, no? Just for example. So yeah, you can upload a logo here. Let's say FH. So wala rin ako ng logo ng FH. Kaloka. Oh my, nabuksan ko na lahat ng files ko, wala. O dito na lang po tayo. Ayun pala, okay. So, halimbawa, eto na lang. Okay. Kunyari, yan po yung nalagay kong logo. So, you just have to upload. Okay. And then, so mag-upload naman yan. And then, so, yan. Lalabas siya dyan. So, you can actually change the settings. So, halimbawa, medyo malaking itsura. Okay. So, pwede nyo siyang gawing medium or let's make it small. Yan. Mga ganyan. Or large. Pag large, sobrang laki naman. So, small lang, usually. Okay, and then you put in the information here. So let's say, you know, like Filipino home base ones. And or kung meron kayong mga social media, you know, like channels that you want to put in here, pwede nyo rin pong ilagay dyan. And then, so halimbawa, sorry. Yeah. So, pwede nating i-move to, where are you? Okay, sorry. So, yan. Tapos sa taas, you can put in your name. For example, Christine Levin. Yan. So, halimbawa yan yung ano nyo. So, actually, this helps, no? It actually makes your email professional. So, you can start doing this. Pwede rin po kayong gumawa ng ganito in Canva and then you just upload the image. So, dito kasi limited kasi dito, no, yung design. So anyway, halimbawa, ganyan yung signature. And then you can set it here na on reply, ito yung email na dyan. Okay? For new email use, pwede rin. So, pero kung ayaw nyo naman, okay lang din. Okay? And then, so you just always save changes. Okay? Laging may save changes kasi pag hindi yan na-save, so hindi rin, di ba? So, when you click on compose, ayan, nakikita nyo, nandun na yung email. I mean, yung signature. So, this will actually look professional if you use this on your email, okay? Another one is, if you go here on the settings, meron tayong tinatawag na filters and labels, okay? So, dito siya. Here on filter, pwede nyo pong i-filter yung mga emails ninyo kung gusto nyo na maging mas organized. So, for example, create new filter. Let's say from Zapier. Meron ba? Or let's say from me, kunyari. Kunyari mag-email ako dito kay World Wide Web. So, all emails coming from this email, you can set din kung may particular subject ba, may has the word, doesn't have. So, kung ilang MB, I mean for the attachment. So, kung halimbawa, so create filter na po tayo. And then, if you want na, wag na siyang pumunta sa inbox, and then you put it on a folder or on a label. So, gawa na po tayo ng label. Okay? Let's say Christine. Kasi galing sa akin ito. Christine. So, you create. So, you can also, so every time na magsasend ako ng email, mag-skip siya ng inbox, pupunta siya dito. So, pwede rin naman na hindi, na kung gusto ko nasa inbox pa rin. Pero mag-a-apply yung label na Christine. Okay? Or if there are other settings that you want na gawin din, so pwede nyo namang i-mark dito. And then you just click on Create Filter. So, makikita nyo po dito sa filter, nandito na siya. And this is also where you can create your labels. So, actually, ito pala, label. So, dito yung settings ng label. Okay? So, gusto mo ba na mag-show? Gusto mo ba na mag-hide? So, i-click nyo lang po to. Okay? So, for example, so let me send an email. So let me send an email. Kunyari kay, World Wide Web. So, sorry, medyo matagal. Okay. So, I sent it na. So, sana tama. Okay, hindi ba natama yung nasend ako ng email, no? So, nasend ko na. Dapat mag-show na ako. Saan na ako? And now. Ayun. Okay. Sorry naman. Na-refresh ko na. Andun na siya. Okay. Nag-refresh pa ulit tuloy. Okay. So, here's my email. As you can see, meron na siyang label. And also, nandito ako sa label na to. Diba? So, ayun siya. So, para mas, when you filter or when you organize your email, makikita mo siya. Actually, you can change it. You can, remove yung, kung gusto mo iset yung label colors, halimbawa, pink yung gusto ko. So, every time na mag-email ako, may naka-label siya dito na this is from me. And, when you check the emails, ayan, makikita nyo na naka-label siya. Okay? So, may tanda rin siya dito. Okay? If you star naman, pupunta siya dito sa star, syempre, dahil naka-star siya. Diba? So, madaling mahanap yung email actually, and you can easily organize them. Yan. Aside from that, meron na tayong scheduled email. So, ito po ginagamit ko kapag yung parang gusto ko na i-send yung email tapos ko na siya, pero hindi ko pa pwedeng i-send nung time na yun. Itong time na to kasi, what do you call that? So, click nyo lang po dito sa send, and then schedule send. Ay, wala pa palang recipient. So, halimbawa, mag-i-email ako. Magre-reply na lang pala ako dito. So, I'm gonna reply, right? I'm gonna reply. So, reply. And then, so halimbawa, I'd like to schedule send. I don't wanna send it now. Okay. Bakit nasa na? Yes, okay. Schedule send. Kasi walang laman, kaya ayaw niya mag-send. Hello back. Okay. Schedule send. Bakit ayaw? Nakakaloka. Ayaw niya mag-open. Ayun. Sorry, mabagal lang pala. So, schedule send. So, as you can see, sorry na. Naka-Eastern Standard Time Zone po kasi ako. So yeah, you can choose here or you can customize. Pick a date and time. Okay, pick date and time. So pili lang po kayo dito kung kung anong oras. Kaya bawa bukas pa ng umaga. So you can, like schedule the sending. So yan. And then click on schedule send. So wala pala ako napiling oras. So halimbawa 1 p.m. this afternoon. So makikita niyo po yan na pupunta siya dito sa schedule. So ito siya. And then pwede niyo pa rin po siyang i-edit. No? Kung halimbawa kailangan niyo pa siyang i-edit. So may edit niyo pa po yan. Okay? Nasaan na yung hello back? Ito yan, diba? So yan, you can cancel. You can cancel sending. And then, if you want to change yung email, so you can still change it. So, yun. Di ba? Ako kasi, ginagamit ko kasi ito eh. Pag halimbawa, gusto ko nang gawin ngayon. So, this is the signature that I'm telling you about that you can create in Canva. So, this is just created in Canva. So, see, I uploaded it as a file. So, kaya, ano lang din siya. Pampaganda rin din ng email, no? Meron siyang ganun. So, anyway, so that's Gmail. So, ano pa bang feature? So, yon yung contact. So, here on your Gmail, so, syempre, pag nag-click ka dito and then you go to contacts, once you add the contact here, automatically nare-read na siya nito. So, every person that's sending you an email, you can just add them on the contacts. Okay? So, that's Gmail. So, hopefully, ma-explore nyo to sa inyong mga Gmail account, diba? Maglagay na rin kayo ng mga auto-responder, mga vacation responder, diba? Na wala ako, nasa bakasyon ako. Okay? So next is, ito po, this is very important, no? Very important as a VA. Yeah, may dagdag ko na lang, no? So maganda i-explore nyo na po sa inyong mga Gmail account. So next to that is yung using of Google Drive. So again, as we've mentioned earlier, Google Drive is an online storage, okay, where you can upload your files. So pwede rin mga photos, kahit anong file actually. So kagaya nito, I uploaded a photo, di ba? Diretso na siya sa Google Drive. So, it means every time na I need to upload the here, and then, so, madali na kasi nasa Google Drive na siya. So, again, you have like, bakit na yun to? So, anyway, meron po tayong 15 gig, okay? 15 gig na allocated storage, okay, for this. And then, so dito po, on the drive, so you just click on new and then you can, like upload your file. So you can also create a folder. Ayan, so para mas organized. So let's say this will be your files. Ayan, create. And then makikita mo siya na, andito na siya. So all the files that you want to add here, you can just drag and drop them here. And then, mag-upload na po siya. So, when you click on new as well, so kung isa lang naman, pwede rin. Folder upload, ibig sabihin kung isang buong folder po ang i-upload mo, ayan, ito yung gagamitin. Actually, kahit i-drag mo lang siya, halimbawa nandito ka sa labas, mag-drag lang po kayo. So, let's say, sorry. At hindi ko na po makita yung mga files ko. Hindi mo makita yung mga files ko na. So, basta you can drag all the files in here. Okay? And then also, here, ito po, pag dito, when you click on new, this is also where you can see yung Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides, okay? And also the Google Forms, the other forms. So, you just click here, and then it will open a blank Google document. Actually, here, hindi lang naman po siya basta, pwede nyo ito i-click. So, you have a choice if you want a blank document or from a template. So, well, mas maganda po, syempre, no? Let's say, may resume template kasi dito eh. So, let's say, medyo nag-a-adjust ka pa, hindi mo pa kaya si Canva. You can use the templates here to create your resume or to create your proposals and all. So, dito mo siya makita. Okay? And then, this is the blank document. And then, dito yung template. So, medyo pan matagal na po, pasensya na po kayo. Okay? So, sige, hintayin natin na mag-upload. Ano po ba yan? Sige, habang naghihintay siya na lumabas dyan, helpful po ba ang informations na sinishare ko sa inyo? Helpful po ba? Sige, comment lang po tayo na, let's say, helpful, ganyan. Kung helpful, yes, ganyan. Kung no, let me know kung hindi po siya helpful para at least ano natin siya. And ayun, sabi niya, thank you. It's informative. Oh, thank you so much po. Ayan, I'm glad na you find it informative kasi talagang kailangan po natin to, no? So, yan. Okay, and then, so ito pa yung sasabi ko na templates, no? Na you can actually use this if you're getting parang getting used to pa lang po kayo na hindi pa po tayo maano sa Canva. So, ayan, marami din siyang templates. And again, this is the blank one. So, sa blank document, so when you open this, parang, ano lang din siya, no? MS Word, right? Parang MS Word lang po. And then you just put in here the, like the title of your document. So, test document. What's amazing here is that when you make changes on this document, you don't have to click on Control S or you don't have to save. So kahit mamatay ito, kahit mawalan ka ng kuryente, if you make some changes there, so let's say template. So makikita mo saving na siya dito. So automatically, nasa-save na po siya whatever changes you made. So mali pa yung spelling ko, di ba? Template, ayan. Whatever changes, everything that you do here, nasa-save na siya. So, same with the Google Sheets. So, dito nyo rin po makikita Google Sheets and the Google Slides. They're automatically saved. So, may mga templates din po yan. So, when you click on Sheets, click nyo lang po to. You'll be able to see the other templates. Even in the Slides. So, ito, ayan. So, this one will look different. Pero, these are still Google, like the PowerPoint presentation. And actually, mas maganda po yun kasi can actually upload an image and make it a background. So, ito yung sheet. So, again, when you do that, automatically, nagsisave na siya. So, you don't have to worry na kung mawala man or hindi po siya mawawala. Okay? And, yun sinasabi ko kanina, when you're sharing a file, can you edit in Google Drive? Yeah, you just click on the file, of course. No, you just have to click on the file. You can delete. So, pag halimbawa ito, click nyo po siya. So, ito yung makikita nyo. Right-click, right? So, you can open with, of course, Google Doc. And then you can share to other people. You can share via email. Okay? So, pwede dito. Or, ito po yung sinasabi ko na sharing settings na you just click it here and then change to anyone with the link. Okay? Para they can access. Then, pwede mo rin ditong so halimbawa si client mo, sinabi niya, share with me the link of the file. So, syempre, laging editor. Okay? Ako po, lagi pong editor kapag si client po ang share na natin ng documents. Kasi kung part po siya ng ginagawa natin, di ba? Dapat editor. And then here, you just copy the link. Di ba? No need to, no need na i-download mo pa itong sheet na to. Di ba? Alam mo, sinishare ko kanina, yung document na yun. So, no need to download and then attach mo pa. So, dito, pag sinend mo siya, gumawa ka ng email, just paste the link and then that's it. So, they'll be able to access that, no? Itong link na to. So, yeah, you can edit pero you have to open the file to edit, no? Pero pag picture, syempre hindi po natin siya ma-edit dito, no? So, for example, like that. So, you open with another application before you can edit. So, with the files, you can still edit them. So, kagaya nito, di ba? Whatever changes made here, so yung ginawa ko kanina, ito. So, pwede niyo po yung burahin. Halimbawa, hindi naman. So, magsisave pa din siya. And then, people can also see this. Okay? Ayan. So, yan po si Google Drive. And then, dito rin po makikita yung Google Forms. And when you click on more, makikita niyo po, marami pa po siya. And itong Google Sites is very useful then if you are creating, let's say, like a portfolio or whatnot. Kasi this looks like a website then. Okay? This looks like a website. Pero, very simple website. So, kung medyo nag-explore pa po kayo, ayan. Okay? So, super useful nitong Google Apps na to. And that's why I love Google Apps. Okay? Let's now go to, so yan po yung si Google Drive. Again, if you have your Gmail account, explore nyo na po. So, let's go to Google Calendar. So, ito po siya, dito si Google, nandito naman na yung mga, pinaka-importante. So, di ba, as you can see, meron siya dito. Ito si Keep is yung notes. So, you just click here. And then if you want to see the whole calendar, you can, okay, dahil bago siya ito, click nyo lang po to para mag-open in a new tab and then you can see here. Okay? Yes, tama po si Geraldine, no? You can collaborate. So, even if somebody else is, like accessing the files, makikita niyo yung ginagawa nilang changes. So, you can share this with others kung may mga pa-sign up kayo, may mga team, kayo. So, yan. Pwede niyo pong i-share. So, anyway, so sa calendar, so of course, you have your own calendar here. Di ba? Ito yung calendar ko. Okay? Yes, paano po mag-delete? Ganito lang po. Click niyo lang po yung file na i-delete. Okay, click nyo lang po itong file, right-click, and then remove. Move to trash, tanggal na po siya. Okay, so right-click nyo lang po, pero syempre, choose the file that you want to remove. And then remove, move to trash, ayan. Ganyan lang po yung pag-delete. Okay? So going back to the calendar, ito po yung calendar. So as you can see, I have here, yung isang calendar. And then you can also let's say you want to share this, no, para makita, halimbawa, kunyari ako po si client, no, tapos kailangan ko itong i-share para makita ng VA kung ano yung, appointments or, like schedules. So, you can add the people here via email para ma-share to, or you can get a shareable link as well. So, you just copy and then you share it to the person. So, yung client ko po, so let me share you a calendar. So, yung pong iba na yung sinasabi ko pa na if your client shared with you their calendar, you'd be able to add that to your calendar as well. So, ito po yung calendar ng isa sa mga email ko. And you'd see, meron akong ibang other calendar. So, you'd see, meron ako dito, calendar appointment. So, ito po yung sa client ko yan. And then this is my calendar. Let's say your client asks you to create a calendar. So create a calendar and then share it with me. So you can actually do that. Click on other calendars, create new, okay? And then, of course, lalagyan mo lang ng pangalan or lalagyan mo lang dito. So ano bang pangalan nito? So bawa, client's calendar. Okay, client's calendar. If you need to put in a description, that's fine. You can also choose the time zones here. Okay, so halaan na natin na Pilipinas. And then, the owner is syempre ako. So you just create it first. And then, if you need to share this calendar, asa na yan? Ito na siya. So, buksan na natin siya, click na natin siya. So, as you can see, ito na yung settings niya. So, kung gusto mo maging available to public, then you can just, like, check it. So, kaya lang masa-search siya. Or if you have to share it with your client, so copy the link and then you share or add people here. Okay? And then, mare-receive na nila yun. Okay? So, ganun lang po siya. And then, kung halimbawa naman, isi-share siya sa iCal or mga naka-Apple, no? Naka-Apple siya or, Apple products. Pwede to. Meron siya ditong for iCal format. So, ito, you can, like use this. Yan, ito po ang isa-send nyo. Okay? Yan. So, lalabas itong Google Calendar na to in iCal format once they click on this link. So, yun. Ganun lang po siya. Di ba? Very easy. So, very convenient pati kasi you can also see yung calendar ni client. So, kagaya nito, ayan, nakita ko dito, meron siyang appointments. Ayan. Di ba? 4:30, 1:15. Ayan. So, ito, meron pa siya. 24. Ayan, daming details pala, di ba? So, yan. So, you can help your client para makita mo na, uy, merong nag-appointment pala sa'yo ng ganito. So, you can check the other calendars and then. Paano ma-restore from the Google Drive? You go to trash. Ito po yung trash. Let's see kung nasa trash siya. Ang bagay. There. Kita niyo po siya. Okay, so pasensya na po kung medyo maliit. I don't know how else to really make it bigger. Kasi ito na lang po yung sinishare ko talaga, itong screen na to. So I don't know kung paano ko pa po siya malalakihan. Okay, so yan. I think it's okay naman. If you're using a phone, maybe kailangan po natin na i-change ng direction. Okay, so that's the calendar. And then lastly, yun. Actually, yun na pala yun. So, what I showed you actually is yung pong pinaka-basic na kailangan nating malaman. Well, it's all about Google Apps. So, again, if you have your Google account, just explore. Wag lang po yung Gmail ang gamitin natin. Kasi this will be very helpful, especially kapag po mag-a-apply kayo as a VA. At least this ones, you can actually offer this already na as an admin VA, you are proficient in using Google Apps, di ba? Yeah. Paano po mag-delete? Ayun po, ayun kanina. So when you go to, to your drive, di ba? Click on the file, right-click, and then delete. Okay? Kung aksidente, punta kayo dito sa trash. Kasi dito siya pumunta, di ba? So, punta kayo dito sa trash. Ngayon, kung hindi nyo talaga kailangan to and you need to free up some space, pwedeng i-empty nyo na siya. Okay? Delete forever. Hindi nyo na siya mariretrieve. Okay? Kaya kalma tayo sa pagbura. Okay? Check nating mabuti. Okay? Kung talagang kabura-bura ba o hindi. Kasi pag na-delete nyo na po siya and then na-empty trash, ayan, hindi nyo na hindi nyo na siya makikita. Okay? So, ayan. Ayan. So, dahil may folder ako dito, ayan, makikita nyo yung file. So, and then you can just drag. So, makikita nyo naman po, no, drop files here or use the new button. So, ayun nga po. So, ayan, I hope this is very helpful. And actually, this topic is part of the General Virtual Assistance Training. No? So, kasali po yan do sa ating training. There are more like detailed training videos that you can use. And actually, gagamitin nyo rin po to once we started with the training. So, I believe enrollment is until open pa po until now, no? Open pa until now. I think last day for today. Yeah, last day na. Ayan. So, we'll be posting the link and I think the links are posted naman. Ayan, recorded. Yes, recorded po to so you can watch the replay just in case hindi nyo po napanood. So, hopefully nabuo yung video dahil sa tech issues ko kanina. But yeah, ayan. So, yun po. So, ayan. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you learned a lot from this, from this webinar. And marami pa po tayong susunod na webinar. So, again, even if you're a newbie, kahit ito po lang ang services na pwede mo nang i-explore. Kasi accessible, di ba? If you can't, say, enroll yet, kung wala pa po talaga, hindi mo po kami namimilit. No? Pero ito po, makakatulong po to. You just explore it and then pwede mo siyang ilagay na, oh, I know how to use Google Apps. No? Hindi lang basta Gmail. I know how to use Google Apps. And kahit hindi po sa work, magagamit nyo siya for personal use, if you have events, diba, yung mga Google Forms, ayan ba, mag-iimbita kayo RSVP. O, mag-ano ka, sabi mo, mag-ano ka, tawag doon, diba? Magtawag doon, mag-kailang RSVP, mag-fill out ka ng form, ganyan. So, diba? So, ayan. Okay. Basa ko lang yung comments. Ayan. So, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much po sa mga nagko-comment na this is very helpful. Yes. And yeah, next time. So, sige, ibang tools naman tayo, no? Para kahit paano, sige, you won't say na you're a newbie, wala ka pang alam. We all started as a newbie. So, ang kailangan lang po talaga natin is mag-explore at saka just really learn. Yun lang po talaga kasi kami dun lang din naman nagsimula. So, yan. Ayan. I learn a lot. Interesting part is when putting signature email. Diba? It's yeah. So, I believe we are actually, nag-ano po tayo, yung meron tayo sa Canva. So, we also have that. So, try nyo po sa Canva gumawa, no? If di po kami marunong as hindi po kami delikado magpindot. No, ma'am. Gamitin mo yung sarili mong account para hindi ka kabahan. Okay? Practice ka muna using your account. So, yan. Canva naman ang sunod. Okay. Sige. Kahit mga basic lang. I think meron kasi tayong webinar ng ganun. Pero, yeah, I can do Canva. Basic lang po. No? So, magkano po ang VA course? It's only 3,500. It's 1 month training. So, it's a combination of training videos and live meetings. So, sa live meetings po, ganito po tayo. Magdi-discuss po tayo via Zoom. Ayan. And then if you have questions, so, syempre, discuss po natin. And aside from the training videos and the live meetings, you'll also have some tasks or Actually, activities po yun, parang hands-on training niyo po yun, pero we'll call it as a task para ma-feel niyo na VA talaga kayo. Kasi I feel like if it's just an activity or if it's just, like a hands-on training na hindi na seryoso eh. So, we'll call it a task, okay, para ma-practice niyo po talaga. And aside from that, meron din po tayong mga apprenticeship, no? Meron tayong mga ongoing apprenticeship. I'm actually endorsing yung VAs po, no, na nag-excel within the training, and I'm endorsing them to um, some VAs as well, to some clients, yan. And then eventually they're getting the job already. Okay? What else? Before, medyo nalito ako sa Google too, especially dun sa mga job description. Yan, now I know yung kala madali. Yes, di ba? Madali lang, kaya po. And yung pala, aside from our training, meron din po tayong mga rent-to-own programs. If you want to know more about the rent-to-own programs, search lang po kayo sa page po natin. And may mga sasagot naman po about it. So, andyan po sa screen natin yung link on how to enroll. So again, last day na po ngayon, and I think we only have a few slots available. So sayang po yung oras, no? Kung talagang kaya naman, kaya naman, mag-enroll na tayo kasi magagamit niyo po talaga siya, and not just the basic ones ang matututunan niyo. So, yeah. Pwede po ba ako maging virtual assistant employee kaya di po ako fluent in English and no knowledge, no skills? I don't believe that you don't have knowledge and you don't have skills. You already have the skills. You just have to enhance it. And hindi naman po kailangan fluent kasi we'll never be fluent in English unless that's our major or unless yun talaga yung pinag-aralan natin, diba? Pero kasi English is our second language and you just really have to get used to it or practice. Ako po, nag-call center ako una, barok-barok din ako ng English. So, nag-training lang din po kami. Okay? And talaga nagsikap po ako kasi kapag di ko pinagsikapan, hindi ako maiintindihan ng kausap ko. So, I think what I mentioned before sa last webinar is you don't have to be fluent. You just have to speak clearly, okay, to communicate clearly to your client para maintindihan niya kayo at maintindihan niya siya. So, one good practice is nood po kayong Netflix pero wag yung Korean novela. Okay? Yung mga English po para nasasanay yung tenga natin, no? Nasasanay tayo na not just communication skills but also listening skills. Ayan. Monthly po bang training ng GBA? Yes po, monthly po yan. So, right now, we have an ongoing training for the February batch. So, next po is March. And then, of course, after ng March, dire-diretso naman po tayo. Ayan. After po ng batch 1 po ang next batch. Ayun. So, start pa po muna tayo sa March. No? First week of March is the start of the training for the March batch. And then after that, so we'll have the April batch naman po. So, monthly po tayo unless we'll announce na wala po tayo for that month. Pero, yeah, for now, I think it's ongoing. So, yan. See you, mommy, sa class. Ay, ayan, meron pala. Meron na dito. See you. Yan. See you. Okay. Good. So, yun po, again, at meron pa bang question? So, again, ayan po yung link natin on how to enroll. So, click nyo lang po yan. Very detailed naman po yung instructions when it comes to the payments and kung saan nyo po siya isi-send, no? So, click nyo lang po yan and then just read on the form. Just fill it out. Of course, paid course po kasi natin ito. So, ayan. May page po ba kayo? Wala pa po akong page. So, if you have questions, you can still PM me pa naman. Let's say, if you have questions. Pero, if you want, like, yung talagang coaching po or yung not mentorship, but the training, maganda po mag-join po tayo dun sa training po natin. Kasi dun po talaga mas detailed yung discussion natin. Okay, so yun po. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'll see you all on the next webinar. And yan, sana mag-enroll kayo para I can all see you as well on the training. So again, good night everyone. Thank you so much for joining the webinar. Have a good night. Bye.